Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super excited because I am going to be reviewing, doing a first impressions, which is like my first impressions video ever, / tutorial with the new Violet Voss collaboration with Nicol Concilio. I'm super excited about this palette. I actually got this palette a little earlier than the actual launch because she did something special for her Snapchat family. So you know your girl's on her Snap fam, and therefore I had to buy it right away. I'm super excited because I actually met Nicol. For those of you who have seen my Urban Decay / Get Ready With Me vlog that I did a few weeks ago, I met Nicol at that event and she was actually so down to earth, so nice, and she took the time to actually talk to me. You know, it wasn't just like, hey, can I get a picture and leave? So I'm really, really happy for her. She's super talented, and I can't wait to try out this palette and create tons of looks for you guys. I actually used that palette to create this look I have going on here, and I'm going to use the palette to do a tutorial here at some point in the video. So I'm gonna stop rambling and let's get right into the video. So basically, this is what it looks like when you first open the package. I think it's really, really cute. And I think it's super awesome how around the actual palette, which is right here, they have this styrofoam because that just gives it an extra protection so none of the shadows break or anything throughout the shipping process, which I think is amazing. The first thing that comes in the palette is this little note card and signed photo by Nicol herself. I actually saw on her Snapchat that she was signing these. She signed a ton of them, so I don't know if in the general release, which is I believe on July 12th, she's gonna be able to stick these in there, but I know for sure for the early release, she was able to do it. So she signed it with her name, Nicol Concilio, and in the back she wrote a little note for us, basically saying that she put you know, her heart and soul into this. And the last line is really cute. It says, "Remember, makeup has no rules, so don't be afraid to channel your inner creativity." And she signed it with Slaybish. So you gotta slay when you wear this palette. This is the palette. I think it is so beautiful. The holographic design plus Violet Voss times Nicol Concilio Pro eyeshadows. I think this is so cute. Oh, and this is something I didn't even notice. It says infused with jojoba oil, jojoba, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's infused with some sort of oil, so that probably means it's more blendable, or I guess good for your skin. Okay, so when you take out the palette from the big packaging, it's wrapped in another little packaging, which yes, it's kind of a pain because there's so many packagings, you just want to get into the actual palette. However, it's also awesome because it really protects your palette from breaking. So when you get the palette, it looks exactly like the box. You open it up. Oh! The little plastic thing that covers it just fell. That's another protection. So it's just like a little plastic thing to protect the shadows. This is the palette. It's so beautiful. It looks a little tad bit dusty because I have been using it the past 2 days. But this is not how it came. It is so gorgeous. I'm actually gonna do real quick some swatches for you guys. The colors that I swatched are Bruh, which is like a really perfect transition shade. Pizza, which is like an orangey colored. Then we got Hangry. Your girl's always hangry, if you know what I mean. It's very, very brown and blendable. Then we got Chocolate, and she actually spelled it with a W. That's so cute. So the first shimmer shade is actually Nicol, which is super cool because that's after herself. And I love how she spells her name without the E at the end. The next shimmer shade that I swatched is called Glorious, and it's a beautiful rose gold color. And of course, the last swatch is Pingy, and if you guys follow Nicol on social media, you know that that's what she calls her boyfriend, so I think it's really cute that she named a shadow after him. He always helps her out and is always there at every event with her. He was actually at the Urban Decay event, to say the least. So yeah, so these are some of the swatches, and I really like them. For the most part, they are very blendable, but let's see how they play out when I create the look. So, as you guys already saw, the colors are phenomenal, and I am going to be doing I guess I think I want to do like a halo eye kind of thing, and I don't really know exactly what I wanted to come out like, so hopefully I like how it looks. Okay, so to prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Neutral. My shade is actually light warm, but I effed up, and when I first got this concealer, I thought it was light neutral. It's not, so I hardly use it anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the color NYC, and I'm just gonna use that to set that concealer. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid. So right off the bat, I noticed that these colors are not very dusty, which is good because that means that you shouldn't have that much fallout. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, I love them, but I do notice that they have a lot of fallout because they're very dusty, the same as the Lorac palettes. So far so good, Nicole and Violet Voss. So now we gonna take the color Bruh right here. We are going to build that into the crease. So I'm seeing that this color Bruh is not that pigmented. It is a light color. I do notice that it is pretty buildable though. So I mean, that's pretty good that it's buildable. These names are so cute. Next, I'm gonna pick up Pizza right here. Another fluffy brush from Crown. This is a Crown brush, and I'm just gonna put that again into my crease, but just a little bit lower than the crease transition shade I just put right now. And we wanna make sure we put that all the way around since it is gonna be a halo eye. Windshield wiper motions, of course. And okay, this color is a lot more pigmented than the one before. So I'm guessing the ones that are a little darker are more pigmented. So you definitely want to kind of have a light hand. Okay, so now that that shade is buffed in, we are gonna go in with the color Hangry right here. So I'm gonna focus this more on the outer V and inner corner V. Not as pigmented as Pizza. I'm gonna go in with the color Chocolate because I want to add a little bit more like depth to the outer V's and inner V, of course. So Chocolate was pretty pigmented, but it's also very blendable, which is definitely something we want. For the most part, these shadows are pretty blendable. The pigmentation of it is not universal to every single shadow, may I say. They're pretty, but the amount of pigment that they have and the color payoff is not the same in each of them. So now back with this fluffy brush that we put the color Bruh in. This was our transition shade. I feel like we lost a little bit of it after we put Chocolate. So I'm just going back in at the very, very outer edge of the shadow and kind of buffing that in. So now I'm gonna go back in with our concealer. I'm just gonna put a dot right in the center. And with the concealer brush, I am just going to blend it out, but keeping that concealer in the center because the center of our eye is what we want to pop right now. And I try to keep it in the center as much as I can. I'm gonna go in with the color Nicol. I'm going to apply it with a flat brush, right? Ooh, okay, so these are very pigmented. I am just tapping it lightly like this in the center, right where we put that concealer, and keeping it in the center of the eye. Now I kind of want to add like a pop of a lighter color, and I'm going to go in with the color Glorious. I am going to use my finger for this because I want just like in the very center a little bit of that. Just a tad. Okay, so for my lashes, I don't even have to curl them. I am not going to be using falsies because I tried that the other day with this lash list and it was actually pretty hard. So I am going to be using mascara. This is a regular mascara of Luminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I literally only need one coat of this. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back to finish up my eyes. Okay guys, I'm back. I finished the rest of my makeup and now I'm going to continue on with the eyes. First, for eyeliner, since this palette doesn't have an eyeliner, I'm going to be taking this one from Galactic. It's just their regular eyeliner in brown, and I'm going to put that along my waterline. Okay, so I'm really excited because Nicole herself actually did a look showing us all these amazing shadows on her own channel, and if I find the video, I might just link it down below, so check. And she actually used the same shadow I'm about to use under her waterline, and it's called Pingy. So we're just going to take that with a really, really tiny shader brush and just put it all along the waterline. Okay, so it's pretty intense right now. So what I'm going to do is actually take a very tiny pencil brush like this without any product at all and just kind of buff it out because I want it to be more of a smoky effect, not so sharp. And there you have it, guys. This is the look that I created with the Nicol Concilio Violet Voss collaboration. Again, this palette is so pretty. So the only thing I do wish would have been better is the pigment for some of the shades because, like I said, some shades were a little bit more pigmented than others. Some of them had a little bit more fallout than others, so that's the only thing. But for the most part, all the colors were buildable, whether they had enough pigment or not, and I was able to create a really beautiful look with it. I'm so excited about this palette, and I can't wait to show you guys so many more looks with it. Okay guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like first impression videos, if you like when I do reviews, if there is any other makeup that I haven't used that you guys want me to try out at home, please leave a comment down below. Please hit like on this video if you liked it. Thumbs it up, and definitely subscribe to my channel. You guys know I post in English and in Spanish because your girl's gotta be bilingual out here. So remember, the Nicol and Violet Voss palette does go on sale on July 12th. I will try to link it down below. If I don't get to link the actual product, it's because it hasn't gone on sale yet by the time I posted this video, but I'll definitely have Violet Voss's website linked down below. And you guys can also check me out on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those links will also be down below. Thanks so much for your support, and I'll see you guys next time.